welcome to Listening Colour with me, Rachel Walker-Mason. I'm returning to a song I've already reacted to, but a much-loved live version. So this is Sound of Silence by Disturbed, but the version that they perform live on Conan. And many of you have said, you've reacted to the wrong version on the other one and have specifically asked for this one. So now I'm going to react to it.
Please welcome Disturbed!
Yay!
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Oh.
I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence.
Ooh,
In
okay.
restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the halo of a street lamp, I turned my collar to the cold and damp, when my eyes were stared by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence. And
Okay. Wow, this does have a different feel to it. You lot were right. I was thinking, how different's it gonna be? But it is. It feels more urgent in a strange way. I don't think it's faster, but it feels like it is, because there's a kind of urgency in the way he's performing it. So the video, he's obviously very still. He's still very still in this, but it's a different kind of stillness. Let's try and explain it. So he's reacting to the audience. There's an audience seated there, and he's gradually taking them all in this kind of way that seems to have more urgent emotion, like he's giving this warning to people. So it does feel different. He's doing a lot of the same kind of things, the little da 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 da, the little bits that he does that are different to the original Simon and Garfunkel version. And it's beautiful, and he's right down in his low larynx. He's got this incredible full baritone voice. It's just got so much presence, even without him doing anything. He's not even singing out yet. He's in a very kind of neutral, almost spoken, hello darkness kind of position. He's not actually putting any bodily effort in. You can just see him just standing there. His natural speaking voice must be very similar and very resonant, because he's just got this, like, if he isn't an actor, like a stager, he could do like Shakespeare and stuff. He has that kind of vocal resonance. So we haven't seen him fully open the voice up yet and kind of let rip. So let's see what he does next. And I love this. This song is the most long and boring song if someone can't really sing it and do anything interesting with it, because there's no chorus. It's just lots and lots and lots of verses. And it just goes on and on if someone doesn't do something interesting vocally with it. And it's like American Pie, the full version. It just goes on forever. So you've got to be a really good singer and storyteller to be able to sing that and keep people interested. This is the same. And I know the Disturbed are the band that can do it, can take you on a journey with this song. So let's see what they do next.
night and touch the sound of silence, and in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more, people talking without speaking, disturb the sound of silence.
Okay. Gorgeous. God, I could listen to him all day. This section is one of my favourites. Lyrically, this song is one of my favourite songs of all time. And I will tell you for why. I love lyrics and I write a lot of lyrics. Lyrics to me are special when I can read the lyrics or hear someone sing the lyrics and I see the images in my head. I can see it like a movie in my head. This song, like my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light and written on the tenement halls, all these lines, I can see them like someone shot a movie. Um, and the way David is singing these lines brings them to life even more because he's really understanding what the words are individually, how to really paint. Like he doesn't do stabbed, it's like stabbed. He really puts a into it. So he's really colouring those words beautifully. But his overall phrasing is excellent as well. And for a song that just has the same tune over and over again, keeping it interesting and using different parts and different bits of mix of your voice is really clever. And he is one of the best singers for doing this because he has such a big range, vocally a big range, but also a big dynamic and dramatic range. And he can just decide what he wants to do and do it and nails it. There's a lot of vocal producing I do. And I find the easiest people to vocally produce are musical theatre singers because with pop singers, they often just have their one sound and that's kind of all they can do. So when you say, "Oh, can you add a bit more twang to this to give it a bit more presence further forward, or can you drop into low larynx here?" They kind of go, "What? I don't know." And so that's why their vocals tend to stay the same, which is fine, but that's why pop music feels a little bit more one-dimensional. But David, there's I don't know if it's true, but he was trained as a cantor, but he's definitely got a voice that could handle musical theatre or opera, things like that. So he's got a better command over the different parts of his voice. So if I was vocal producing him, I could say, "Oh, could you drop into a low larynx here? Could you add some twang here? Could you add some sob here? Could you belt this section? Could you, and he would be able to do it because he has such a good command over his voice. And that's what he's doing here. I now have official merchandise. Yay! So if you would like a listening colour travel mug, then or a hat, a coaster, a bag, kind of anything else you can think of, you can go to the link just here and you can have a little peruse of all of my stuff. This one has the listening colour logo on one side and then "Have a colourful day" is my little catchphrase on the other side. There's also another mug version of this where "Have a colourful day" is in blue and green if you don't want to quite be a full rainbow.
Disturb the sound of silence. Fools say that you do not know. Silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words and I might teach you. Take my arms and I might reach you. But my words, like silent raindrops, fell and echoed in the wells of silence. And the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made. And the sign lashed out its warning. And the words that it was forming. And the sign said the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls and tenement halls. Whispered in the sound of silence.
Unbelievable. Oh, to have been there. If any of you were there and saw that live, let me know what it was like. Let me know if they recorded it a few times, or was it a completely live take, or did they film it before? Let me know, because I'm always fascinated by things like that. Oh my gosh, you were right. You were right. It is better. And I don't think it could be, because I think the recording is pretty flippin' epic, but I don't know, there was something so raw about that. And he did some little flips, which I haven't heard him do before. In one of the middle verses, he flipped up into in the sun, in the and went into a kind of flipped just for one tiny word and then back into full voice. And that might not have been intentional, but it worked beautifully. And I don't remember him doing that before. He's usually much more forward in his voice, because when you flip into that breathy sound, you have to almost let go to let the air come through. And he's normally not remotely breathy at all. He uses his voice with so much presence, there's hardly any air ever coming through it. He's like the opposite of Marilyn Monroe, who is nearly all air. So letting a tiny bit of air come through and let that little vocal flip happen felt really special. And then that final section where he kind of goes into that kind of grit, it's just with such control. It's like he's really telling the audience, you've got to listen to this. You've got to take this on board. And and the arrangement, I don't know who arranged it, but it's amazing. I love a timpani in a in a pop song or rock song. I love a bit of timpani and strings. I love strings and anything like that. And it was just perfect. It built exactly right. And then it just stops. And his final of silence, it kind of drops back as if it's a water droplet dropping into a well, because he realizes that we're all fools. Fools said, "Ah, you do not know. Silence like a cancer grows." It's like he's saying to us all of that, and then lets the last bit fall away because he knows that we're all fools and we're not going to listen anyway, which is kind of depressing, isn't it? But gosh, that was beautiful. It was almost a year ago now that I did my. It was one of my first reactions, actually, the disturbed sound of silence. So it's really special to come back to this a year on, and we're at 40,000 subscribers and have so many lovely, lovely followers. And you put such great comments and you suggest lots of things. So it feels really special to come back to this one. So if you've not checked out my original video for it yet, you can go and have a look at that. But yeah, I think I prefer the live version. So if you've seen my original reaction to this, I talk about the song being like a dark teal kind of color, and I wondered if listening to it live it would be the same, but it is. It's still got that dark, almost where you can't tell it's teal. It's kind of grayish. And then David's voice, it's a kind of metallic, like platinum, but really dark, like a dark metal, but it's shiny, and it has this really solid like punch to it. And then when he goes into slightly brighter parts of his voice and adds a little bit of twang, it just becomes a shinier version of that. It kind of shoots up, and it's this very shiny kind of silvery platinum kind of color, but it always has this hard metal edge to it that's a bit more gritty. And there's very few singers I listen to who have that quality to their voice. So it's really exciting when I listen to him and get those colors. Working in the music industry is not well paid, so if you would like to support me, you can do so by buying me a coffee or a tea, as I say, as I'm very British and drink a lot of tea. The link is just here. I would like to thank everybody who already does this and continues to do this. You're under no obligation whatsoever to do so. You can watch my videos completely for free, but I really appreciate those who do that. It makes such a difference to me and to my family, so thank you. You can also catch me over on Patreon, where you can watch all my videos completely ad-free, and there are special exclusives for my Patreon members. Please remember to like, subscribe, share and comment. I love all your comments, so please keep them coming, and remember to have a colourful day. Listen in colour.